Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Baina Midday News, coming to you live from Benapos, Atomic Junction, Medina. I'm Khadija Kubra Keilani. Coming up in today's headlines, over 70,000 people in Ashanti region estimated to be living with HIV, according to the Ghana AIDS Commission 2022 report. Culture and tourism vital to our economic agenda, says Vice President Dr. Baumia. Also in business, cedi's value drops by 25.8% as compared to dollar. This is according to the Bank of Ghana 2023 summary of economic financial data. And finally, in some international stories, Sierra Leone president declared calm after day of clashes. We'll bring you details of the stories shortly. Thank you for staying with us. Remember, we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Baina TV. Now the stories in details. A total of 72,429 people in the Ashanti region are estimated to be living with HIV, according to the Ghana AIDS Commission 2022 reports. Mr. Dennis Bando, the Deputy Ashanti Regional Focal Person for HIV/AIDS, disclosed to the Ghana News Agency that the region also recorded 4,618 new cases at the end of the third quarter of 2023, representing a 2.1% increase over last year.
Mr. Bando stated that a total of 62,835 pregnant women had been tested under the PMTCT category, with 681 testing positive. Additionally, 3,937 people tested positive out of 51,940 screened under the HIV testing service category. Out of this number, only 26,006 are currently on antiretroviral medication at health facilities, leaving a gap of 46,421 who cannot be accounted for in terms of antiretroviral uptake. These individuals are either unaware of their status or have defaulted on ARV treatment. HIV testing is conducted in two categories: prevention of mother-to-child transmission, mainly for pregnant women, and HIV testing service for non-pregnant women and men. Mr. Bando highlighted that early initiation of treatment can halt the progression of the virus to the AIDS stage, urging individuals who test positive to seek treatment at health facilities convenient for them. Available data indicates that men having sex with men, female commercial sex workers, long-distance drivers, and ununiformed men are mostly at risk. He spoke of innovative strategies adopted by the Ghana Health Service to increase testing, including index testing, where people who have tested positive are encouraged to send their close family and sexual partners for testing.
In business, the Ghana cedi has depreciated by 25.8%. This is according to the Bank of Ghana's November 2023 summary of economic and financial data. According to the data, the cedi sold on the interbank foreign exchange market for 11.01 cedis and 11.13 to the dollar, representing respectively during the period of March through September 2023, when it was comparatively stable.
The cedi's depreciation rate has been steadily declining since March, peaking at 25.4% in October and currently standing at 25.8%. During the same period under review, the cedi lost value in relation to the pound and the euro by 28.6% and 27.7% respectively. But for the month of October, 11 cedis 50 pesos and November 11 cedis 56 pesos. the US dollar gained strength over the local currency. The government must take long-term action to alleviate the pressure that increases on the local currency during the holiday season, which coincides with this rate of depreciation. Industry observers predict that this Yuletide, the cedi may depreciate somewhat versus the dollar due to the rising dollar demand and high imports. Many emphasize that the depreciation can be controlled with the prompt release of the second tranche of the IMF bailout and the syndicated loan for cocoa.
Away from that, the Chief Executive Officer of the National Petroleum Authority, Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid, has asserted that the Akufo-Addo government has rescued the country from the challenges it faced during the previous John Mahama administration. While acknowledging existing challenges, the former information minister emphasized that Ghanaians are now in a better position.
According to Dr. Hamid, since assuming office in 2017, the government has implemented forward-looking policies that have significantly benefited the citizens. While acknowledging existing challenges, the former information minister emphasized that Ghanaians are now in a better position. Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid also added that Minister of Energy, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, is the ideal candidate to be chosen as the running mate for the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He cited Dr. Opoku Prempeh's long-standing association with the party and deep understanding of its ideologies and principles as qualities that make him well-suited for the role. He emphasized that Dr. Opoku Prempeh has demonstrated competence in politics and brings significant political value to the party, making him a compelling choice who cannot be overlooked.
Away from that, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, has indicated that culture and tourism are key components to the economic agenda of the government of the New Patriotic Party. The Vice President gave the indication during the celebration of Binkubi Kurubi Festival, celebrated by the chief and people of Wangara community in Kintampo on Sunday, 25th November 2023.
Festivals are important and have been celebrated peacefully and without destroying others' emotions. And I, Chairman, the Penkadi Kurubi Festival is an occasion used to rebuild the history of Wangara people who are predominantly Muslims. It is therefore celebrated to commemorate the first revelation of the Holy Quran to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the 27th day of Ramadan, and to ensure Quranic values and morals are upheld among the youth. Ladies and gentlemen, what gladdens my heart this afternoon is that this year's festival is themed leveraging culture to promote tourism and economic opportunities. This has come at a time when the government of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo places cultural tourism as part of the key sectors under the growth strategy priorities. In our effort to revamp the tourism industry, the government of Ghana promotes December in Ghana initiatives, and we will continue to partner the private sector in the development and promotion of cultural tourism. It is commonly knowledge, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that all the district assemblies have unique products, festivals, and outstanding tourism sites. And Chief Fanyinama mentioned about all the potentials we have in the Kintampo municipality.
This year marks the 100 years of the celebration when our forefathers started. Let us remember our forefathers who started it century ago in our daily prayers. Nana Chama, 25 years ago, that is 1999, Kurubi Festival was evaluated to assume national character through the instrumentality of the National Council of Zongo Chiefs and the Bankadi Association of Ghana.
This is Bena Midday News. Stay with us. We'll be back shortly.
Even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures, certain practices, the devil cannot get away with doing whatever he wants. He would necessarily have to do what the people expect of him.
Wani lokaci muka yarda da shi kamar yadda yake, wani lokaci muka yi tambaya kuma muna neman amsoshi masu ma'ana. A kokarinmu na ware gaskiya daga karya da farfaganda. A matsayinmu na 'yan kasa masu haƙƙi a cikin lamuran siyasa, mulki da tattalin arzikin kasa.
Breaking the eight, we shall in 2024.
Meanwhile, government borrowing continues to spiral out of control.
Akan wannan shirin ma'auni muna bin amsoshi da mafita yayin da muke sanya 'yan siyasa da jami'an gwamnati akan dandalinmu mai girma. Kasance tare da tawagarmu mai matukar amfani a shirin ma'auni, shirinku na siyasa mai fadakarwa da ilmantarwa a tashar talabijin da kuka fi so.
Ma'auni yana zuwa muku a kowace ranar Laraba da Juma'a da karfe 8 na dare a kan Baina TV. Baina TV, connected to your world.
President Akufo, member will show down. Vice President, member will show down.
In an age where information is at our fingertips, distinguishing fact from fiction demands precision.
Akan gaskiya da aminci za mu zo muku da labarai wanda ya dace da tsarin 'yan jarida.
Hausan da gurma, dandin da dangai. Batu shino lonku shino kan irshin ga bisa kurka jajen duwar shi.
Catch Baina Midday News every Monday to Friday at 12 noon and the weekend news updates every Saturday at 8 p.m.
Mun zo ne don baku labarai masu inganci wanda zai taimaka wa rayuwa na yau da kullum akan yadda ya dace.
A mashdare wa shekan irgwanda irsonga shanno alhabare kan she igane songai news kan shikawar shekala alhadi kur almari gur iye ne da Baina TV DJ ganda.
We are here to deliver unbiased news stories that impact our daily lives.
Samun labaran Hausa ku biyo mu akan ɗakin labarai na Baina TV daga ranar Litinin zuwa ranar Juma'a don samun labaran ƙasa da labaran duniya da karfe 5:30 na yamma.
Ir'an niyawai illakadai irhuznai mantikala da katawarshe alhabar ihenni bacaranta kalla jibishi.
Baina TV, connected to your world.
In an age where information is at our fingertips, distinguishing fact from fiction demands precision.
Akan gaskiya da aminci za mu zo muku da labarai wanda ya dace da tsarin 'yan jarida.
Hausan da gurma, dandin da dangai. Batu shino lonku shino kan irshin ga bisa kurka jajen duwar shi.
Catch Baina Midday News every Monday to Friday at 12 noon and the weekend news updates every Saturday at 8 p.m.
Mun zo ne don baku labarai masu inganci wanda zai taimaka wa rayuwa na yau da kullum akan yadda ya dace.
A mashdare wa shekan irgwanda irsonga shanno alhabare kan she igane songai news kan shi kawar shekala alhadi kur almari gur iye ne da Baina TV DJ ganda.
We are here to deliver unbiased news stories that impact our daily lives.
Samun labaran Hausa ku biyo mu akan ɗakin labarai na Baina TV daga ranar Litinin zuwa ranar Juma'a don samun labaran ƙasa da labaran duniya da karfe 5:30 na yamma.
Ir'an niyawai illa kadai irhuznai mantikala da katawar shi alhabar ihenni bacaranta kalla jibishi.
Baina TV, connected to your world.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
The word Islam is an Arabic word which means to surrender. As a Muslim, you surrender yourself to the Almighty Allah, your creator. To do that, we need to understand the concept of Islam. Baina TV comes your way with the most educative and informative Islamic program, Understanding Islam. On this show, we answer all the questions regarding Islam, the do's and the don'ts of the Sharia, and many others. Make a date with me, Aisha Muhammad Saqib, this and every Friday at 10:30 a.m. as we educate ourselves with the knowledge of the deen.
All work and no play make Jack a dull boy.
All play and no work make Jack a lazy boy.
Akwai lokacin aiki, haka kuma ne akwai lokaci na nishadi.
Hanzari ba gudu ba.
Mun sake kawo muku a sabon salo na shirin da kuka fi so, Baina Showbiz.
Za mu shigo unguwanninku mu yi wannan shiri tare da ku.
Sai kuma mu ci gaba da kawo muku duk abin da ya kunshi game da nishadi a cikin zangonninmu baki daya. Kada ku manta, ni ne naku Ambassador Entertainment Bash aka Sarkin Zango tare da abokiyar aiki na
Aisha Muktar. Kar ku yi nisa da talabishin ku kowane rana Asabar,
inda muke gabatar muku da wannan shiri Baina Showbiz.
A ce muku me, a ce muku daidai ne. Baina Showbiz, farhanku fifikonmu.
kin gani duk wata kika ke mu kike ya kada ni
sai ka san bai shi da
ki shi da ni
bai shi da ni wannan abu ba ka san ba kuskure ne na so wannan ba kuskure ba. Ya ishe.
A kowane lokaci aure ke zama shakatawa da zaman lafiya. Akan samun sabani da rashin fahimta da gaddama tsakanin ma'aurata. Wasu lokaci tarbiyyar da yara yana ya zama matsalar aure. Ku kasance tare da mu akan shirin darasin aure a yayin da muke zurfafa bincike akan kalubale da ma'aurata ke fuskanta da yadda za magance su baki daya tun daga wahala har zuwa nasara. A wannan karo za mu kawo muku wani sabon salon akan shirin darasin aure kowace ranar Laraba karfe 4 da rana tare da ni Hajiya Munira Mahmud. Darasin aure headquarter duk lamuran aure duk baki.
Thank you for staying with us. President Nana Akufo-Addo has assured the Muslim community in Ghana that the National Muslim Conference will receive the necessary legal backing and due recognition under the laws of Ghana. The president made the assurance in a speech read on his behalf by the Deputy Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance, Honorable Amin Adam, at the opening day of the 3rd Annual National Muslims Conference held on Friday, November 24, 2023 at the forecourt of the National Mosque in Accra.
The 3rd Annual National Muslim Conference, which was organized under the theme Promoting Religious Freedom in Ghana, the Role of the Muslim Community, was attended by Muslims of all walks of life from the 16 regions of the country. Addressing the conference in a speech read on his behalf by Alhaji Dr. Amin Anta, the president said the theme of the conference resonates deeply with the principles of equality, justice, and social cohesion. It is a reminder of the shared responsibility the state bears. The president reiterated his resolve to ensure that the deed which was signed by all the Islamic sects in Ghana becomes a legislative instrument to make the National Muslim Conference a legal body through which Muslims in Ghana can channel their grievances. President Nana Akufo-Addo acknowledged the contribution of Muslims in Ghana and commended them for their unwavering dedication to the development of the country. According to him, the government is still committed to promoting the rights of all its citizens. President Akufo-Addo further stated that because of the need to address the historical development gap in the Zongo, that was why the Zongo Development Fund was established.
In Zongo communities must therefore be addressed. It was for this reason that the Zongo Development Fund was established, an idea proposed by my Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and embraced by me.
He expressed his happiness that it is during his time that Ghanaians have found the need to come together irrespective of their faith to achieve a common goal.
When I met members of the governing body of the National Muslim Conference at the Jubilee House, under the leadership of His Eminence, the National Chief Imam. Having spent most of my youthful age around Nima and its surroundings, I have some level of appreciation of the difference within the various Muslim groupings. For these groupings to rise above their differences and to identify areas of economic prosperity, health and education as potential grounds for cooperation and collaboration, I told the delegation that I was the luckiest president under whose government Ghanaian societies have found the need to come together to work towards collective prosperity irrespective of their faith.
The Speaker of Parliament underscored the importance of safeguarding religious freedom and ensuring that every Ghanaian, regardless of the faith, enjoys equal rights and opportunity. He pledged his commitment to the protection of such rights. The General Secretary, Hajj Inusa Muhammad, highlighted some of the achievements of the National Muslim Conference since its inception about 3 years ago. Alhaji Dr. Amin Adam, who represented the President, spoke to Baina TV and shed more light on the President's speech.
Our mind together on these areas and to promote policy formulation, promote legislation, and promote execution of these policies for the government for our people. Indeed, this is our third conference. This means that we are going to spend 2 years, and in the rest of the 2 years, there are a few things that we are going to do that I think the government will do before we start the conference itself. To know the government is going to be a representational conference. There are representatives from all the disciplines of Ghana. The National Muslim Conference will now run the system within establish steering committees to run affairs of the National Muslim Conference in the rural countries of our country. So we see that the first conference, we just invited people from everywhere. But this particular conference is a genuine conference. So the delegates are here in their numbers. So the genuine is just about that. We were able to go. The Ghana Muslim is ready. The Ghanaian Muslims, all these years, under the 1992 Republican Constitution and whatever constitution before us, we know of how we position ourselves to also create an educational system that we can only will renew the value of our people and preserving our faith as Muslims. We are in the area of other people, and we want to develop our own educational agenda. And the third strategy we put together is the educational strategy. And in the whole of this particular conference, we are going to commission two institutions under the strategy. And that will be the Arabic and Islamic education law, as well as Islamic education law, as well as a committee to manage art in Tibet activities. We are able to do an economic empowerment strategy, and anything that is aimed at building our economic conditions and bringing them to the level that we will have economic self-sufficient as a community, taking our destiny into our own hands, giving the level of consciousness that we have about ourselves, and bringing our businesses together and making the opportunities that are available to all of us, both from within Ghana and outside Ghana.
Finally, in sports, Asante Kotoko assistant coach David Okulu has dedicated their 3-1 win over Legon Cities to head coach Prosper Nate Ogum. Dr. Ogum was not in the dugout at the Wafa Park on Saturday, November 25, 2023, as his side cruised to their second consecutive victory, but Okulu has pointed out the huge role his boss played in the win.
Ogum is currently partaking in a FIFA and CAF coach education pathway course in Accra. Nasiru Moro put Cities in front with a beautifully floated free kick on 26th minute, but Suleiman Mohammed's own goal on 66th minute put the Porcupine Warriors level after recess. Lamte set Mokwala to net Kotoko second in the 74th minute before Isaac Opon scored in the stoppage to seal victory for Kotoko. An excited Okulu paid tribute to the off-duty head coach. He told Star Times he would dedicate the win to his boss, Dr. Ogum. He described Ogum as a marvelous boss and thanked him for the opportunity to be his assistant and the pep talk during recess. The win moved Kotoko 7th on the league standing with 16 points. They returned to Kumasi to host Berekum Chelsea for their next game.
This is it for our midday news. For more stories, log on to our website, bainamultimedia.com. My name is Khadija Kubra Keilani. Many thanks for doing the watching.